I cannot believe that episode. Can you? That was the first time ever I've seen an episode of Spartacus that had to be continued. I mean, I'm at a loss for words here. I can hardly even think. Things I liked about this episode. Well, let's talk about. I guess I'll go down to Nemetes. He got killed by Julius Caesar. We all knew that was going to happen eventually. Not sad. Not really. Not at all. We all knew he was going to die. I don't really think anyone liked him that much. He was a good character to a fault, but he's gone now. And the Cilician pirates did betray Spartacus, so they had to kill him. We knew that that would happen because in history they did betray him. Now to get to Crixus. Now in this episode, I was really just pissed off at Crixus and Nemetes and not Navy and Crixus this time. And I really didn't like all the tension between Crixus just towards everyone besides Navy in this episode. But I will say my favorite part was when, Spartacus and Crixus made up and they did their, brother handshake. I like that because I thought, okay, good, they're finally back together. I'm very happy for that because I didn't like seeing them. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I did like seeing them at odds because I like seeing the tension. But I like it more when they're friends because sometimes Spartacus and Crixus has too much tension. So it's good to see them, friends. That's what I liked about Vengeance. They came from enemies right to friends, and then they went to enemies in this, but now they become friends again, and I hope they stay like that. Now, if we go to Tiberius, okay, I don't care who kills Tiberius, I just want him dead. For what he did to Corey is unforgivable, no matter what. You do not rape someone who did nothing but stick up to you. I mean, that's all she did was stick up to him. When she always talked to Crassus, she would just say something about Tiberius, like treat him like a man, and look what all that hard work does. Look what he does to her. He deserves to get killed, and I can't wait now till he does. I know I said before I couldn't wait till Navy and Crixus got killed, but since they're back on the Spartacus train, I don't want them to die. I do not want them to die at all. It has gone to Tiberius. I want him dead. All I can say is a couple more things. Castus, the black pirate, he didn't get killed. And I just want to know, since the name is Castus, is he the Castus from the history of Spartacus who helps them, who was also a general in Spartacus's army? I don't know, I just always wondered that. Wasn't really sure. But tell me about that if you think the same thing. Now, I thought what Spartacus did was kind of smart with Laeta, or whatever her name is, by telling her that they were going to move, go somewhere else, and just to tell her because he knew she would tell Crassus, but I already knew Crassus was too smart for that. He saw right through it, I think. And frankly, Spartacus kind of screwed himself in this episode. I mean, he should know what she's told him about Crassus in the past. About that letter thing, how he wrote it himself just to get what he would want anyway. He should know that Crassus would see through it. But then Spartacus does make a lot of mistakes. But now I realize, I agreed with him 100% about the Romans, but he kept the Romans alive, because he didn't want to be like them, of course, but I think he left them alive, so when Crassus was ready to move, he would set them free for this moment, and for this purpose. That's what I think. I know this isn't a very long review, but that is really all that I can say about it. I just have to say I give it another 6 out of 5. For one, Crixus and Spartacus finally, becoming friends again. Yes, I'm so excited for that. 2, it had to be freaking continued. That surprised me. That very much surprised me. And 3, Crixus and Spartacus are friends again. I'm sorry, it's just, I know I like the conflict between them, but I like their friendship too. Because Crixus is very loyal to Spartacus. Well, that's my thoughts for this episode, and this was my review. I will see you next week. And as always, this is Naruto Chatmaker 100, aka Justin, and I will see you next week. Peace out.